Well, I don't think people really understand the magnitude of going from not surfing a day in her life to going to Hawaii and surfing pipeline. That
On
is
her knees.
on my knees, and that's crazy. I mean, most people, like most of the people I know that don't surf, they would never even go in the water.
Good morning, fully nuking nation, also known as the Nukesters.
I like the Nukesters. Hi, Nukesters.
We're about to start the podcast,
Yeah.
but before we begin, let's take a moment to vibe.
Okay. Do you want to do a countdown? Always vibing. It is me. Okay, he's still vibing.
All right. I am now in the correct mindset to talk to my wife. Some more.
Yeah, some more. I'm gonna. Oh, you can't put that. Bleep that whole thing out. Now we will get blocked.
Tomorrow is my surgery. So this is the pre-surgery podcast.
Pre-surge.
There's also been a surge in... There's been a development in the case.
Oh, God.
My pain level is like a 0. I'm in no pain.
Mm.
I've been doing probably too much with my right arm. And it doesn't hurt at all. So my fear is that I'm going to go into surgery and then come out in excruciating pain, which is probably going to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to take this nice situation that has a huge protruding bump. They're going to straighten it. They're going to put metal plates on it, and they're going to put screws in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to be fixed.
Oh, God, sorry.
But being fixed does not come without its challenges, so it's going to be painful.
What do you think that bump's from?
It's my bone.
Like it's still, but it wasn't bumped in the X-ray.
It is.
You're gonna put your middle thing like an X-ray.
What do you mean?
Like you
For
know,
this?
yeah.
The pre-surgery podcast? Maybe.
Like I don't know. It was going like this. Your thing. Oh, I guess it was going up.
This
like this.
one's up.
Yeah.
This one's down, and then there's one in the back that's like this.
Ew, and like think about this though. Like we were hoping that I was gonna be no surgery, but honestly, when you think about a break so crazy, how the heck could it ever really form back together perfectly? It couldn't.
Well, it formed back, and then there's like, it will form like crooked, and then your body shaves off layers and fixes it over time. It's very odd.
It's very creepy.
It's like we do fix ourselves. We do regenerate. However, why didn't the powers that be just hook us up with like the powers to regenerate in like 24 hours? Like imagine
like a superhero.
Yeah, what if like Wolverine? What if you were just breaking bones and then... I did get a message. Someone said, I hope you heal like Wolverine, so thank you.
Wow.
Appreciate that.
Like Wolverine.
Speaking of that,
yeah.
let's do the comments of the
All right,
day.
and then we'll get back into the injury of it all. All right, so I have 3 comments.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to read the first one.
Okay.
The first
I'm
one.
I'm ready.
From Chicken Scratcher.
Chicken Little.
No.
Chicken Scratcher.
Jordan.
Uh-oh.
Beauty and Brains.
What?
There you go. That was it.
I thought
That's
that
all.
was going to be a shot.
Mic drop. Mic drop with that one. Was that nice?
I mean, I agree.
Thank you. That was really sweet because
Like the beauty part.
And sometimes I get some hate, but you know, this person, Chicken Scratcher, really just encompasses all I am, beauty and brains. That's a lot. That's
I
really
do
nice.
want to mention this while we're talking about it.
What?
It's funny how polarizing you are.
Ew, what does that mean?
Like, people are like, a lot of people are like one way, and a lot of people are the other.
Yeah, but like, I swear to God, it's the way Ben edits me. Because I don't get that much hate in the podcast because this is who I am. But in the vlog, constant hate.
What's funny is, though, I am a polarizing person to people, and I don't understand. I have never been able to wrap my head around that because I'm so like, if you meet me in person, I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, even if people are not nice to me, I'm like, yeah, cool, all right, see you. Like, whatever.
So you're polarizing and I'm polarizing. So us together is just like, that's why your subscriber count is like, doesn't get that much higher.
We're polar opposites.
We're polar opposites. That's what Ben was saying today.
All right, so thank you, Chicken Scratch.
That was nice of them, right?
Yeah.
Are we polarizing?
No, not really. Someone who's polarizing in real life would be like
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Like, well, Joe Rogan's almost not as...
Yeah, he's kind of weird.
But like Andrew Tate.
Polarizing.
Like, people hate him, but like people really like him. Trump
is polarizing, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm just saying it's surprising how many people are like, and mad at me. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you
Are
doing?
people mad at me? Maybe.
Yeah, people get mad at you, and I'm like, what?
I know. I don't know. It's so weird too, because like it's like what in the vlog, people like maybe I'll complain or something, and like this was before. People don't really say this now, and it was always so weird to me that people would complain that I was complaining.
But how many people? This is the funniest part. That's as bad as you get.
Exactly.
How many people are we aware of that are so happy and fun on their vlog and then are brutal in real life and people don't know it?
Exactly.
And it's like, I've shown like us getting little tiffs. I've shown like little arguments between me and Mackie. Like,
well, we could easily cover it up, and
Yeah.
and Ben could be like, okay, we're filming in the car, really act excited, and like I'm not an actress, so I probably couldn't.
Don't make it seem like I say that.
No, I'm saying he could.
Oh, okay.
He could do these things, and he could be like, okay, we're filming the vlog. You have to act. You have to be excited about the
Mackie,
waves.
you better be hyped.
Yeah, but me and Maggie are like, oh god. Like, I mean, that's just real life, though.
I've really enjoyed sharing the reality of it, and I think the reason that people align me with positivity is not because I'm fake and I'm like, this is the best.
No,
today is the greatest. I think it's because they see us get in these bad situations and they can actually see my real mindset through the situation.
Exactly.
Because I am, what do you call that?
A real?
I am I am actually really positive.
I am whatever
You say I am.
If I wasn't.
Even though I shouldn't be in most situations, I am.
Sam, I am.
I don't let things get me down. That's all I'm going to say.
Facts.
No matter what it is.
All right. Well, thank you, Chicken Scratcher.
Chicken Scratcher.
Okay. The next one is a question.
Nuh-uh.
I told him I would answer.
Okay.
It's really not that exciting, but
Are you making these all about?
no, it's not about me. Squishy friends.
Hello, squishy friends.
Considering joining South Jersey Board Riders.
Oh, okay, cool.
Could you and maybe other members discuss, we don't have any other members here, discuss how that organization does events, how competitive they are or not, how community-based it is, more about having fun than overly competitive, compare and contrast an SJBR event to a Foam Wreckers event. We can't really join. That's the first thing.
Yeah, you can't really join. It's kind of, you can't just like join. Because
You
like
maybe-
you can join,
Yeah.
but all the categories, divisions are kind of like filled up, I guess. So you'd have to become an alternate and wait. Because like I'm in the 30s. Sometimes I'm not even in the 30s.
You're not even there.
Like if someone who's more charitable than me,
no,
someone who's more dedicated to South Jersey Board Riders wants to surf the 30s. This has happened before. And maybe they don't surf as good as me, but they're more involved. Because I'm not really involved. They just invite me. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll be there.
So I guess you can get involved. Who would be contacted? I would just call
Kevin
Heritage.
Morris.
Yeah, I would
at
just
Heritage, New Jersey.
Margate,
yeah.
I would just call him and ask.
Great organization. Really, really fun. It's like 50-50. A lot of people take it very, very seriously. A lot of people think that maybe if they do win a South Jersey Board Riders event, they could make the World Tour. And most people are just thinking, we're just hanging out, having fun, all good. My team never wins, so I don't really...
You guys won the first time.
Oh,
right?
yeah, we did. Maybe we won 2 in a row in the beginning, but yeah, it is what it is. Like it's super fun. There's about 100 people on the beach surf community. It's great.
No, I think it's a good time, and it's always a good event. There's always a lot of people. It's not like everyone shows up, that is around. Like they'll all show up. It's never like 5 people competing. It's always the teams like show up. It's cool.
And that's how like I feel a certain like allegiance and like I feel like I'm a part of it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if I don't show up, I'll set a bad precedent for people not to show up. Mm-hmm. Like I don't want people to ever be like, oh, Ben doesn't think that Board Riders is fun or cool. So I just show up, blow up, I announce for free, I surf the event, I make it, because I respect Kevin and Rob and all the other people involved in South Jersey Board Riders for creating a community event and actually pulling it together. So I'm going to do what I can to keep it going because it is one of the best things we have going around here.
Yeah, especially for the surfer community.
Yeah. So yeah, I would just call Kevma from Margate Heritage and then just get involved, start volunteering, and
yeah, because you can even work the event, do like, even if it's like getting the food or something. Probably they probably need help for everything.
I just show up at 6 a.m. and start setting up with those guys, and
Exactly.
It
They
doesn't
always
really
need help.
benefit me, to be honest, but I'm there for their cause. And
Good job, Bubby.
I think it's reciprocated because Kevin and Rob will come through for me when I need them, and it's good for the surfing community because our surfing community in Jersey is really small, but it's really strong. But it's really, really small. There's only like a few people making things happen, so you got to stay dedicated.
Perfect.
Yep. So
All right.
join it.
Thanks, Squishy
For
Friends.
sure. Squishy Friends.
And then a word from our
Sponsors.
JK. But he is a sponsor because this guy has been literally listening to the vlog or watching the vlog since, day one, pretty much.
30-year-old Grom.
30-year-old Grom.
Let's go.
Met him in England. He is the coolest, nicest guy. We went to dinner with him. We hung out at the wave pool. Like, honestly, he's cool.
Yeah.
So, shout out 30-year-old Grom. I know you're going to be stoked.
Shout out.
And watch his channel because I like his videos.
Martin Sturgeon.
Yeah, Martin. Okay, so 30-year-old Grom says.
And congrats on getting up on your waves at the wave
Yeah,
last time.
sick. Should I say it in an accent like he would?
Yeah, one more thing. Why was the wave green? Somebody tell me.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
We went to the wave. It was sea to the bottom, clear blue. Next time I saw it online, the water was green. Tell me about it.
Tell me about it in the
continue.
comment section below. Okay. For the record books, bro, you most definitely are doing something here. It's positive, it's contagious, and the key is the underlining passion for progress. As long as you love what you are doing you're always winning. Keep on keeping on, guys. And I can't do this part. And like a wise man once said, it ain't over till we win.
It's not over till I win. I got that from Tucker F. Upper, who got that from an inspirational video. Mm-hmm. And I believe it was a college professor that was saying that, or a boxer. Can't remember. But I'm going to say this. First of all, thank you, Martin. You're a legend. And
Martin is a legend.
Really, really looking forward to getting back to England. I'm going to be honest.
Oh my God, I was thinking about it last night. I want to go to England so bad. I want to hang out there. I literally want to move there.
Can we?
Should we move there? Again.
I think that you need to address the rumors.
What?
That you hate Oregon.
Oh, well, yeah. But thanks, Martin. That was really sweet. I just wanted to read that comment. It wasn't like, I just wanted to read it because you're awesome. So there was a comment that I was going to screenshot because this guy said, we love you guys. Love you guys, even though, hate
Oregon loves you even after the hate.
Yeah. And it's not about that I hated Oregon because we stayed with an awesome couple there and we had a really amazing spot and it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But it was just not what I expected.
I will say
the coast wasn't what I expected.
Personally, I love Oregon. Love it.
When I was terrified, we were riding on scary, scary roads.
Jordan is definitely someone who gets worried, very worried. It was raining. It was cold. It was sketchy roads. It was a lot of fog.
It was just weird.
It was gnarly.
And I just
for a survivor like myself, push through.
Well, sometimes we go to little towns and I'm just always so impressed and I just feel like it just wasn't the same. But I'm not saying I didn't hate the state. The state was beautiful and it was really cool and I'm glad I saw it because without seeing it, now I can say, I always look at it like this. I know a lot of people around here. It's not I have a lot of friends that some of them will never go to these places. So I'm always just grateful that I get to go and experience different states because really, why would a random person from Jersey go to Oregon? They might go to, you go to California, you go to Las Vegas, you go to Arizona, you go to Texas because it's not even, people don't go that many places because there's not a reason for it. So the fact that we saw it and I got to experience it, I'm grateful. I'd go back.
Is it mind-blowing that pretty much one of the number one vacation destination in the U.S. is, where do you think?
New Jersey.
No.
Florida.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you mean? Everyone in England goes to Florida. That's their rite of passage, they said. They go at 15 to Disney.
Everybody goes to Florida. If you're oh, do you used to go to Florida as a kid? 9 out of 10 would be yeah.
Well, I didn't go as a kid, but I went 3 times maybe.
I'm just saying throughout your life.
Yeah, I went to Florida
as a kid. I know multiple people who bought properties in Florida from New Jersey. My dad included bought 2. A business and...
Well, what if you didn't go to... what if you didn't surf, though? Would you ever have gone to Florida? Probably not.
Well, my mom used to go to Disneyland every year with Fassie and my cousins and Tucker. Remember?
Yeah.
You don't remember, but...
No, I know she used to talk about... But that's so weird, because when did she stop?
I don't know. Disney is
Because like I love Disney. It's like my favorite. I'm surprised that your mom or Naomi and them haven't gone yet. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we know they went. Hob went.
I'm not necessarily a Disney person, but
Ugh, God,
you are.
I am. I mean, I'm not. Like, I don't know much about Disney because I don't care about the ins and outs of Disney. All I care about is the fact that like when I'm there, I feel like a little kid again. I want the ears. I want to experience it, and I can go for a day, and I'm stoked. I don't need to be there for 2 weeks. I don't need to have matching T-shirts. I just
Typhoon Lagoon, though.
Yeah, I just want to go for fun.
I know. It's sad for you.
Ugh, I love Disney. maybe Ben will take me.
It's sad that you're not there right now.
So I could have been.
Could have been.
Even when
we would have gone. We would have gone.
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah, I would have taken the crew.
Even when I'm in the state of Florida, I feel like there is a possibility, chance that I could be at Disney.
When you're like driving through Kissimmee, Florida, you're like, I'm at Disney.
Yeah.
Remember Celebration, Florida?
Yeah.
Legit.
I never went there.
Oh.
That was your ex. Didn't you go with like your ex?
Damn.
Well, Ben did take a girl to Universal.
Okay, Jordan.
Wait, Ben gets so uncomfortable. Who cares? I don't care, but he did. Because I never been to Universal, but Ben has.
Couple dates.
Ew, who paid?
I don't know, actually. Probably me. I actually don't know. Maybe we paid for ourselves.
I paid for our first ticket to Disneyland.
All right. You got your investment back.
I did. You better. Now that was the one and only date I did pay for. No, I paid. Honestly, yeah, I invested in our relationship first. A hotel room.
That would make sense.
Bold. And I remember my mom was like, when I booked the hotel room, they're like, well, where's Ben staying? And I was like, I guess in the same room. But I kind of lied.
Can we say that when there was a point, if you saw the documentary, there's a section about it in the documentary, but there was a point in our relationship. So to make a long story short, I really wanted to get a TV show for many years of my life up until I was about 26.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And Jordan caught the tail end of this. I actually filmed...
You're 27.
I filmed a casting tape with MTV one year. Mm-hmm. I filmed a pilot with MTV the next year. Mm-hmm. Show did not get picked up. However, A&E bought the concept. Mm-hmm. We filmed a pilot with A&E the next year. Show did not get picked up.
Yeah.
Then I tried out for a show on MTV.
Yeah.
I got number one picked role.
Yeah.
The show was called The Idiots. It was a mixture between Mythbusters and Jackass. Mm-hmm. It was science versus stunts. Then I met Jordan shortly after. And then we got the show. Mm-hmm. We filmed the pilot. We got the show. They ordered the show. And I was supposed to make like $60,000. And
Whoa!
I was going to move to Los Angeles right when I met Jordan.
Ma'am.
We were watching the vlog, remember? And I was like, I'm no longer moving to California. Anyway.
Yeah, but I told him dead ass that first month we were dating. I was like, I'm not dating you for an actor. I'm over it. That was just me.
An actor? What are you talking? Okay.
I didn't want to date somebody that wanted to live in Hollywood.
It was a good show.
No, that wasn't the point. I just didn't want to date someone that wanted to be in Hollywood.
Anyway, all the executives at MTV got fired. And they canceled the show. And this one lady worked there for like 20 years, and she just so happened to get fired before my show.
Yeah.
So my show got canned. However, they gave us $30,000.
That was weird.
It was crazy.
Now, he did get $30,000.
However, what I did with that $30,000,
Dude, what did you do?
I put it into the house.
What house?
I had an apartment in Ocean City.
Oh, what a waste.
I spent it all.
What a waste.
All
it
of
didn't
it.
even do anything.
Reckless.
But what's crazy, $30,000 if you did it the right way, the house would have been done.
Could have been a nice down payment, too, on another house.
But the house would have been done.
Back then, I could have bought anything. The real estate back then?
I know, but thank God you didn't, because like we would have been living in like...
But also, thank God I didn't get the show.
I know.
The novelty thing... Okay, so long story short, I'm trying to make this a reasonably length.
Now he can write you can do your own podcast.
So I got to Florida, and I had spent all that money on my house. I was investing in this apartment.
Yeah.
And I literally had $0.
Wait.
But
can we go back for a second?
Yeah.
You invested an extra $30,000.
No.
But you already put in how much?
No, I put 10,000, 8 or 10,000 in to build it.
No, when you bought that house.
To buy it.
Oh,
yeah.
that's it? I thought you put 20
something. And then I put like 40 total. But I mean, I was trying to make a long story short, but if you really want the rest of the story, I spent like $7,000 on my medical bills for my knee surgery that I had to pay with that $30,000. So overall, I put about 35 grand into the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But I also had to pay off a bunch of medical debt.
Yeah.
So that's where some of that MTV money went. But it was gone.
Okay.
Gone. So
Me.
I had $0 and I went down to Florida, and this is how gnarly my life was at this time.
Mm-hmm.
I did a job for Dalton Smith, NPI Productions. I did some acting for him for the Space Coast.
I remember.
And he paid me $300 for the day. and
that
that's
was
the
like-
only money I had
Yeah.
when we were in Florida together. So
Go.
that's why you paid for Disney. I had $300
I had-
in my car.
I had
that was it.
Disneyland I
was it.
paid for when we first started dating, so
That was the same trip, wasn't it? Oh, that was a year later?
that was California. the
Okay,
first
okay. Never mind.
But good job.
So California, I had 16.
You had no money.
No,
So.
California, I did the same
But
exact
Ben-
thing, but I got paid by the NSSA for announcing. I had $1,600 for our trip, and that's all the money I
I know,
had.
but Ben was really, really good at hiding the fact, and not that he was hiding, but just not making me feel like he didn't have any money, which is good because you never know. Like, I don't know.
Pretty
Who
much.
knows if I was like, oh, well, it didn't really matter the money to me because I was working at the time, I had money, I didn't care.
Pretty much what happened to me though is I got in too deep with the property that I purchased, and it was actually too expensive for me. I bought it too early, too soon. There was too much to do, and I got it
Well,
in over my head.
I mean, to buy that apartment, I know you guys didn't know how gnarly it was, right?
Yeah, we
But-
didn't know how.
At the same time, it just was such a weird investment at the time of a young person.
Yeah. But my dad saw that I had money saved up, like I told him I did.
Yeah.
And then he saw an apartment for 89 grand, which you couldn't touch Ocean City. You couldn't even drive into Ocean City for 89,000.
But guys, guess what? It wasn't an apartment. It was
Yeah, it was a commercial building, but
that they like illegally turned.
but my dad wanted me to live in it like an apartment, and I wanted to too. Actually,
Aw.
it was cool.
Did your ex?
What's up with this?
Well, because that's when you bought it.
yeah, but
like, was
didn't
she
have any
stoked?
involvement.
Or was she like me?
No, she was like not stoked.
Like she
Nobody was stoked.
So like I just think it's funny because it's like she's probably just like me. Being like, what is going on? Because like what? But like, thank God you did that, and thank God you got out of that. Because like you could have liked that place, and we could still be living there.
Yeah, but the guy next door ended up buying the house. I made back all the money I invested, and
Yeah.
I then put that money with some other money that I had saved up. I said, I'm done with this apartment. I'm not fixing it up anymore. Done. Started saving money again.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I sold it, I got that 35 G's back, which was great. And that's some of the money that I put into our first house.
Yeah. So
So it worked out.
it all worked out.
It was like a no APR or it was like a no percentage investment. Like when you put money in your checking account, it's supposed to grow over time. You make like a cent or whatever.
I'm saying, yeah, you didn't grow. You didn't even make.
No.
Long story short, we love Florida.
My life was gnarly then.
Yeah,
And that was a gnarly time in our life. And that's why you pay for Disneyland.
it was. But everything comes full circle, and now Ben pays for my whole life. So, no. But he does. He does give us a nice life. So, good job, Ben, for always being.
Thank you.
Always,
thank you. Thank you.
being a hardworking husband.
Thank you.
Husband, almost a year.
We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary.
Ooh,
I booked
spooky.
us 2 nights at the Ritz-Carlton where we got married.
Wow.
And Chase Bank decided to decline my booking. So I got a text message that says, "Did you book this?" And I said, "Yes."
So I think it's all good. But
It all good. It
I'm
went
excited.
through.
I made a reservation for us to go to dinner, and then we're gonna get brunch, and we might go to the art museum. I don't know, just have like a staycation because segue into our next subject. Ben is hurt, and his surgery is tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow.
Do you have your phone in case the people call?
Oh, crap.
All right, hold
I'm
on.
going to get it.
Ben is gonna go get it. Now I will keep them entertained. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just looking at my text messages. I have so many weird text messages. We should call them back.
I have 2 really, really amazing
What?
emails.
What is it?
Dude, I'm not saying.
What is it?
I don't like to say stuff.
Oh, is it David?
Yeah.
And that's the only
And
one?
then a guy named Jonah Ash.
Wow, this is cool. All right, well, you know how all the influencers out there go, some really exciting news is happening, guys, and like I can't say anything right now, but
Yeah. Pretty much.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
But they do it for like the dumbest thing. They're like, I got a new
Toothbrush.
bed. You're like, wait.
I gotta say, guys, I really, really, really appreciate everyone tuning into the Fully Nuking podcast.
Yeah.
I know I said it last episode, but it really is. It feels so authentic, and it feels like my vlog when I first started. It's rickety. It's like
It's not.
our filming, like the quality is not amazing. It's
but
not like the best produced thing ever, but just thank you, thank you for supporting this new venture. It's fun, it's exciting, and I think you get to see more of the crew. Like you get to see more of the relationship between the crew.
Well, I'm excited because like, what if we hit or when we hit 100K? Like,
oh dang,
I'm gonna feel like it was part me. Because like
Well,
with your channel, I didn't
did
feel like
find out.
any type of like ownership
Connection.
over it.
I did find out you can get plaques for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know why I couldn't have done that there. Probably because that was for me.
Well, who else would you have
kidding.
given it to?
Well, I mean, I could have gotten plaques for the filmers and stuff, but
If you
I
had
didn't
the
know
same
about it
filmer,
back then.
I feel like maybe
Well,
you had like different filmers throughout the whole career. Where you
so
gonna get
like
one for 10 people?
JP deserves like a 25,000 subscriber. Well, Ryan Tomlinson gets like a 12,000 K. JP gets 12 to 25.
Yeah, that's like it's like
Mackie
Mackie
gets 25 to like 70 something.
Yeah. So like it wouldn't have made sense, and I would have just got the full 100. Because that did come when he had 3,000.
When we do the
subscribers.
podcast, this is part of the reason that we were saying Mackie's late for work. You know, I this might not be a business venture at all. It doesn't make money, but this is what we're doing. So
Well, we're gonna try something new. We're gonna do one day, 12 days of Christmas every day.
It's gonna be crazy.
Because we'll be home because Ben again has skated around the subject of tomorrow. So I have a few questions for you, Ben.
Okay.
So
Here we go.
Ben, you get surgery.
Yeah, I'm getting surgery.
How is he dealing with the fact that he has to get surgery? Are you excited? Are you nervous? What is your motion right now?
I have a really good technique of like killing off my emotions leading up until the point that something happens, so I don't get too overly nervous or anxious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm nervous. Of course,
Nervous.
it's gonna be so weird. I feel fine right now. I feel great. I feel like I could pick up a baseball right now.
So weird. But if you did, you probably hurt.
I could pick up a surfboard right now. Like I feel like it's weird. And I know I'm gonna go in there, fall asleep, wake up, not know what happened, wake up, be in excruciating pain. So I'm nervous. I've been through surgery before. It's hell. There's nothing fun about it.
Yeah.
Straight up. And the thing I'm looking forward to is actually being on the path to recovery. Right now I'm just waiting around.
I know. Isn't that weird though? That like, okay, you need this surgery. It's definite. I don't understand that people do elective surgery, like breast augmentations and stuff.
Is it
And
a
like,
boob job?
Yeah. Like a boob job, or they get those BBLs where like their fat gets transferred all over, and it's like, why? Why would you put yourself? And I know like it's just so crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Scary.
People look at things differently in life. I am someone that happens to take surgery very seriously.
That's how I would take it.
Like other people just are like, whatever, they're gonna fix me up, I'll be out of there. You know? I don't know.
So what do you expect for after surgery? Like what do you like? Not just the pain wise, but do you think like how do you expect what your life gonna be like?
I expect to ditch the sling.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm in for a few days of pain for sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that 2-week update after surgery, 2 weeks after, when the doctor's kind of like, yo, you did great.
That's cool.
You can start like, because I kind of want to like start like working out. Not that I'm going to work my arm out, but like I want to go get
you can
active
work your
every
bottom
day,
half and stuff.
get on the bike, do stuff. So I'm just looking forward to like progressing. That's it.
So what is there anything that I need to do or get? Like what's the vibes?
Apparently, I'm supposed to be eating like steak bone marrow, liver.
That's what I said. I'm not cooking liver or bone marrow, but I'll cook steak.
What's bone marrow soup?
No, Ben.
Please.
No, you're not gonna get bone marrow from me. I'm not cooking bone marrow. We used to get my dog's bone marrow, which is so great.
What is there? Hey, everyone in the comments, is there stuff that makes your bones heal faster? That's what I want to know.
It's like bone marrow and stuff. Yes.
Really?
100%. That's what the guy was saying. But like, I mean, I'll definitely cook steak. It definitely, you know what? We'll do like some really lean hamburgers because that's easy to cook. We'll do some steak. Like,
I haven't had a hamburger in
but those are what's good for you.
16 years.
I mean, I've been doing a lot of like just, Instagram and TikTok research, but from people that are doctors and they have lots and 700,000 followers, like they're not like just chumps on the street, but they've been saying that like they're like our bodies are meant to, a meat diet is something that's super healthy for you. So I've been telling Ben because he goes back and forth and, eating full vegan or eating pescatarian or whatever, but there is a reason why like our bodies want those type of foods, and I feel like it is healthy for you because like and then I read something that said that like why were we taught for so long that cavemen only lived to a certain age? It wasn't like that wasn't true.
Really?
They actually lived longer, and it wasn't their diets.
They ate raw elk.
Yeah, and their diet wasn't because they didn't die because of their diet.
Oh.
Like it wasn't like, oh, they ate meat so they died or like whatever, and like I don't know.
We are living longer though, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's because people are going vegan.
Well, I think the cavemen.
No offense to anybody that's
cavemen probably did fine because they the reason that people died so young in medieval times is because like we compacted everyone together and it was like communal. Cavemen.
Well, and the water systems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like it all goes down to that. It's like bacteria and those kind of things. So all right. So how's Jordan dealing with it?
Hey Jordan, so how are you dealing with it?
Well, Ben, thanks for asking.
Yeah, not a problem at all. That's what I'm here for.
I think I've been dealing with it as best I can. I cried before he went to the hospital the first time. So I was in the house and I was calling my mom and I called my best friend and I said, Ben's going to the hospital. I'm freaking out. And I think I cried more because like Ben kept saying like his life is over and his career is over, and like it freaked me out. Not because I don't care about the career. Like I want him better. I don't want him hurt. But it was just like he was like so freaking out that it made me freak out. And you know what I mean? But I knew deep down it wasn't ever gonna, and nothing, it was gonna be fine. And then I cried in the first doctor's office when we went to the first surgeon, first appointment.
Shocking. It was shocking.
Because I will say that we went to see, it was a nurse practitioner or maybe like an RN. I don't know what she was. Maybe she was a doctor.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she just blatantly said you need surgery, like without any warning, without anything. And we were thinking no. So then I started hysterically crying. Not hysterically, just crying.
Yeah, it's like we're taking it light now. The situation was heavy for like 4 or 5 days. It was super heavy.
Well, yeah, because we went in there thinking you were going to be, I'll sling for 8 weeks, you'll be fine. Because, that's why they say don't listen to the internet, because the internet will either make you think horrible, or too good, and then you're like left in the middle of like, wait, what?
Well,
like,
the internet tells you, if you get a clavicle fracture, the internet tells you, put it in a sling, 6 to 8 weeks, you'll be healed back to normal. That is no longer the case. So,
no, it's the case.
But the guys at the hospitals pretty much broke it down to like nowadays half of people or more get surgery.
Well, he was saying that what your mom explained was that it's a first world problem. So if you're in, even in like probably Europe or somewhere, I don't know, like first world problems, but it gets you first world, not Europe.
He explained it as he does mission retreats. Or
yeah, I don't know why
what
I
do
said
you
Europe.
call those things?
It's like mission.
Like mission work, missionary work.
Yeah, mission.
In like South America,
religious?
and he said if he saw this in South America, he wouldn't fix it.
Unless they needed it for like work, right?
Unless they were like the breadwinner for their whole family or something. So he said like the problem that you have here is a good problem. Now, just so happens that I live a life where I get to do, essentially I perform a luxury for my career. Mm-hmm. I get to surf. So, yeah, this is definitely a luxury bone break, I would say.
Yeah, so But I think they said, your mom also said, like in 2007 they did the first like kind of study of why they do surgery or whatever, and like
Yeah.
before 2007 they would
Didn't.
not operate on
They
a
didn't.
collarbone.
It was a
Maybe-
400-person study.
Yeah.
They did half and half, and they found that the surgery was much more effective.
Yeah.
Because before that, the information was skewed.
Yeah. Well, if no one's doing surgery for it, it's always going to say that it's fine.
And the people who
Right.
get surgery for it heal as fast as the people who don't. But the people who are getting surgery they're much worse off. So essentially, you're taking a problem that's like 10 times worse, and then comparing the healing time to someone who's barely injured.
Yeah.
And then
Well, because you can have a little break on your collarbone. Most people, like, after this collarbone break, like, the amount of people that came out the woodwork, oh, I got my collarbone broken. I broke my collarbone. I broke my
common.
collarbone. And you're like, wait, I didn't. Because it's such an easy, I think you can literally just fall on it wrong and break your collarbone, which you never think, because you would think this part of your chest or whatever is strong. But,
Yeah.
because, like, I feel like your wrist, but maybe not. Maybe you break your wrist way less than you would break your collarbone if you fell on it.
So my moment was after the first visit, we came home, and my mom called me and said, I just squeezed you in at Penn, but it's all the way out in, where was it?
Chester County.
Chester
so that's like
County.
further. It's like an hour and 45
So
from
we
our
had
house.
just gotten home
From Philly. So
from Philly,
we were ready.
and we were about to turn around and drive another hour 45. For one, we were going to be late for the appointment. We got about 25 minutes into the drive,
They called.
and I got a call, and they said, we don't take your insurance. And I said, that's fine, I'll just pay. They said, no, we can't. That's insurance fraud. We can't accept that. So you can't come here. You got to change your appointment. At that moment, the bad experience I had earlier in the day with the one doctor kind of rubbing me the wrong way a little bit. And then all the hopelessness I had felt all week all came to a point, and I started bawling my eyes out. And I was just like, dude, I'm never going to be fixed. I was so heartbroken.
He was going to get fixed.
And then the very next day I went to Penn and I met this doctor, and he gave me a lot of hope. So I'm very hopeful for this surgery. I'm actually really looking forward to it. And as nervous as I am, I think it's going to be great.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
We will
I
see.
do not look forward to taking drugs if I have to take drugs. But
Now I'm going to see Ben high for the first time.
first of all, when I hurt my knee and they gave me drugs, I was not even close to high. I was in so much pain.
I know you're not, because that's the difference between using drugs when you have to and using drugs when you don't have to. When you have to, you will not feel the effects of, I mean, you might feel a little loopy because, of course, you're like, well,
Yeah, it
this
makes
is-
you feel weird.
Yeah, it makes you feel weird, but you're not getting like that feeling that you get if you're abusing drugs. So,
Yeah.
but that would be a little weird because I haven't been around drugs in a long time. So that'd be weird. But and yeah, like I don't know. That's kind of like we're just hoping. I just know that everything's gonna go good. I'm just a little nervous because like I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Like I drop him off, sit in the waiting room.
No, you just hang out.
But it's like a little weird, and I don't know what it's gonna be like to see Ben like that.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. It's going to suck,
But like it's kind of crazy because
to
I'm
be honest.
like I'm not making it about myself, but then like I saw you in your surgery, like in the documentary and stuff, and like you filmed everything. So it's kind of like I know it's not the same, but it's like I'm prepared for that like weird eerie feeling that it's gonna give me.
It's so creepy. I'm getting like adrenaline right now.
But then what makes me feel good about it is that people do go in for like cosmetic purposes to get surgery.
Yeah, and they go under the same anesthesia.
Yeah,
the
like
same
those people
thing.
literally get their faces cut open and then pushed back. Like, you know what I mean? Like
That's mental.
Like that is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my
Yeah,
life.
I'm going in for something that a doctor's telling me I have to. Multiple doctors
Exactly.
are telling me I literally have to do it.
Yeah, so-
If I ever want to surf good again, I have to do it.
Yeah, so you can be getting a facelift for no reason, literally where they pull your skin.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, we got to go get SJ Mag, dude.
I know.
We had a nice magazine article.
A nice magazine article.
And
That's-
the banner photo is me boogie boarding.
is it me?
No.
One day I'll get
Well,
in a
so-
damn
yeah,
magazine.
on GQ. I thought we were getting in Bridal.
I know we were supposed to get in Brides magazine. I don't know what happened.
You think they deep six the story?
I don't know. It took me about like no, I wouldn't even say 3. I'd say like over a week to fill out a 50 question questionnaire. Like literally it took me so long. So if you don't put me in that damn magazine for our wedding, I'm gonna want my money back. I didn't pay for them, but I'm gonna want something for free. Is it ridiculous? You know how long it took me? Like this article was. These questions were so in depth.
Yeah.
So many questions. Ben's not going to help me. He didn't care. This was like a for me. And I was really excited about being in a bridal magazine.
And
like
they
this
said
is
we got it.
Yeah, like
they said you got it. You're in.
this is a big deal. I don't know. Maybe they'll do like a winter because my wedding was a winter wedding. You know what I mean?
I was thinking that. Like it'll probably be the November, December issue.
Yeah, because I didn't have a spring wedding, so I know what this is.
What is it?
Because it says Crown Awards. And
What do you think it is?
It's a belt.
Is that what you think? Mm-hmm. Really?
Or it's an award for the best wife ever. Now that would be an exciting.
Now that would be something.
That would mean that.
Do you have any of your fun trivias today?
No. I just thought this was like, I had one.
This is just a surgical episode.
Yeah, like I thought we'll save the funniness for Mackie. This was more just like
I am currently doing surgery on a box. Yeah,
Ben tries to act like me, but he will never. Wow, is this best wife? Fully nuking wave of the day. I thought I was gonna say best wife. No, that's cool. You went like how'd you get these? Wait, they did this so quickly. When did you order this? This is how you know we haven't left the house in 2 weeks. Fully nuking wave of the day. So 2 of the same.
I got 5 of them.
Same thing?
Yeah. It's cheaper to order them like that. They were $5 a piece.
Who are we giving them to?
So here's my idea.
Wow, it's so exciting.
I'm gonna roll up because I'm gonna be injured, right? So we're gonna go on a couple trips. So I am gonna roll up to the beach and we're gonna film a vlog at a beach. Say it's the Wedge. The Wedge is one that came to mind. And I'm gonna film and interview people on the beach, and then at the end of the session, I'm gonna give that trophy away to a random person who is surfing.
This sounds crazy. I thought we were doing the film or Face Off.
Yeah, I can get trophies for that. I'm a big trophy guy now. But this is
but
this is a concept that
you're just made up in your head.
Yeah,
I love it.
I loved it, and I thought it was amazing. And who the hell wouldn't want to go out to the random beach, surf, and go home with a trophy?
I would.
And be like, yo, I actually just won a session. Like, I won.
Yeah, because like no one's judging. Well, then you're just judging sessions. But
No one's judging random people, though.
I know, it's so nice.
It's judged off stoke energy.
Because like you could literally fall every wave, but if you kept going back out, you might get the wave of the day.
They won't even know they're in the contest.
We should just we should honestly just have these in the car at all times.
So the series is going to be called Vibe Check.
He's really into vibes.
Vibe Check. Pipeline. Who do you think's going to win?
Not Jamie.
Sven. Sven with the bomb of the day.
I know. I don't know who would win. I don't know anybody out there. They all scare me. So.
You're classic.
I don't know who would win.
Me? Well, I don't know.
Inside.
We got to get to the beach and see who's
remember
down
on
there.
the inside?
It might not be.
Do you remember me on the inside surfing
I
pipeline?
remember you surfing
I
pipeline.
surfed pipeline. Like I don't care what anybody says. I surfed pipeline.
I know you did.
People might not know that
people
I surfed.
Don't. The thing is, people don't respect it. People don't respect your hustle.
Well, I don't think people really understand the magnitude of going from not surfing a day in her life to going to Hawaii and surfing pipeline. That
On
is
her knees.
On my knees. And that's crazy. I mean, most of the people I know that don't surf, they would never even go in the water. Ugh, I will say that I loved Hawaii when there was no waves.
I'll admit.
It was the best thing ever.
Pipeline's it's gnarly even when it's knee high because you could have hit a rock on the bottom so easily.
That's what I'm saying. There's rocks everywhere.
There's so many rocks.
I
what do you
hated
mean?
it.
Remember I cut my toe open on the New Jersey, California, Hawaii? I cut my toe open at 4-foot pipe. 2-foot pipe is what they would call it. A long cut in my toe, like this deep. Gnarly.
Yeah.
It was dog.
Thinking about just jumping in that ocean when it was like, because like when there's no waves, it's just completely, you could see the outlines of the reef, and then the part that has no reef and it's just sand, the water is like crystal blue, and there's like big alcoves.
Oh, this is a big opportunity for you. So pretty much my goal, everyone, is to surf a wave on Christmas. Just one, maybe 5, maybe 15.
See, Ben, you're already starting it.
What?
You're already doing what made you break your collarbone in the first place.
Okay, maybe just one.
He's already doing it.
Just one wave
Can
on
you
Christmas.
This is sad.
Okay, so I want to surf a wave on Christmas. And here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas is 6 weeks and 6 days away from my surgery.
Okay.
In that time period,
I gotta get my decorations. Okay.
in that time period, we're going to go on a few trips.
Are we?
Yes. At least 2. To save me from being home for too long. And I've already been on this couch for 12 days.
Well, we have to get to the 2-week appointment, so let's just go from
After the 2-week appointment,
Okay.
we might, at that point, we're going to stay home for our anniversary and then maybe go on a trip. We'll see. Where should we go? Because I'm not going to be able to surf. Where should we go, everyone?
Florida. I mean, I guess it's not great for the vlog, though. I don't know, because Florida's like nice because we could drive and we could do like the East Coast. We could like go down the coast. Like, I mean, it's not crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's the beauty of that would be that like I could waste a lot of time.
That's what I mean. I mean, to fly to California, then it's like you rent a car. It's not bad. I think those are the 2 options. You're not going to go north. It's going to be too cold.
Thought about going to Hawaii though. Just hang out for a week. Just vibe out with James.
I know, but I think that if we go and spend like a month there in February, we should just do it like that. I don't. It's
True.
up to you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. We're gonna.
Because I get excited and then
No.
we
can
my
go.
ideas get smashed.
No, it's not. Hawaii is like a gnarly trip, Ben. Like,
Ooh, Japan.
you're not going anywhere that big where you can't surf. If you want to go to Hawaii, you can go to Hawaii. I'm not stopping you, but it's just gnarly. Just to go, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Go.
What's
Ben.
your top 3 destinations?
Like in December, the month of December?
Just in your life
England.
that you want to go that you haven't been.
Oh,
Italy.
100% number 1. Number 2 would be like probably a Caribbean island. Like I want to go to St. Bart's or I want to go to St. Lucia.
That would actually, I think, if all goes well on Christmas, I think we'll hang out till the New Year, and then I have kind of a goal of maybe, because I do want to surf every country in the world, maybe starting to knock off some Caribbean nations because the waves aren't.
They're never going to be that good.
They're probably
so.
going to be that crazy.
Yeah.
So I could probably go to some Caribbean islands and surf. So
yeah, there.
That'll be that.
And I want to go to maybe like Fiji or something. But
some,
I really want to go to Bali, and I want to go to Singapore.
Darn sun on my face.
I think we should sit outside for a couple like.
I'm
minutes
already
today.
going. I'm already pale. I've been inside
but I've been pale too. It's the winter. But I think we should get some vitamin D before we do anything. You know.
Yeah. So, everyone, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and my life. I just want to make sure that I'm living my life with direction, and like I'm very focused, but I think upcoming after this surgery, after I'm healed, 2023, you're going to see a more new and improved version of myself, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's just everything that I want to do from here on out is going to have meaning, and I'm excited to push forward into that and lean into that and figure out what that means.
Yeah.
And maybe the silver lining of this injury is me having a wake-up call and saying, you know what, if I'm surfing every country in the world, let's do this.
Yeah.
Because I just kept saying, oh, yeah, it's going to be a 20-year thing. Why? I can do it. I can really do it. I'm going to do it.
I checked out, sorry.
That's okay. And that's my goal. So next year, going to be absolutely nuts. And thanks for hanging in. Thanks for checking in with us here at the Fully Nuking Podcast. Jordan has officially checked out.
I haven't checked out.
So we're going to remember, hey, everybody, why don't you go ahead and smash that like button.
See, but I wouldn't check out if you weren't so monotone.
I'm not.
You're a little monotone for me, so I check out. Like, just like, there needs to be some...
Her husband.
There needs to be some inflection in his voice sometimes. When you tell a story, it's like the same monotone.
I'm not telling a story.
Well, just when you're talking. Like a little grabby attention.
Sorry, I have a broken collarbone.
No, you're like this without a broken collarbone. Just like a little... Like if you were like, yeah, like I really, really want to surf oh, I think I could do it in less than 20 years. Why am I saying 20 years? Like, just a little.
Yeah, why am I?
Like, get stoked.
I'm stoked.
Why am I? No, I think.
I'm sorry, I checked out.
Yeah.
You're yelling at me.
They say opposites attract. Right? That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you could serve every country in the world.
Today?
Right the frick now. See how I did that? So did that. See, I make him laugh.
All right,
Though.
let's get out of here.
Let's skedaddle.
I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here, Mackie.
I'm trying to get out of here.
Mackie, we miss you. All right, so if you could please subscribe, please like this and comment. We will maybe read your comment in the
next
podcast. In the next podcast, Ben will have surgery and he will be healing up great. I know it. Prayers for Ben.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you. Love you.
He's good. I love him.
And yeah, thanks for following the channel.
Why is this in here?
And we'll see you next podcast.
See you. Bye. And then the music starts. Ding, 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 ding. I can do ASMR.